like there was a switch early with Eklund and Zadina. What did you see from William tonight?
I liked his game. I thought he kind of continued on the trajectory he was going over the last 3 or 4 games. So, I thought he deserved an opportunity to move forward here and play with Barbie and Cunning.
Obviously, you mentioned Barabanov, so I'm walking in with a boot. What happened?
Got hit with a shot.
Will he travel?
I don't know yet. I haven't had a chance to talk to the trainers.
With Eklund, are you impressed that every time you've kind of dropped him down a couple of lines, you did it, I think, in LA early in the season, that he's responded immediately with some of his better hockey of the season?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's what it takes. As he and I talked about, it wasn't so much a demotion, it was more a reprieve. And, us putting him in a better position to have success, that's a big role from our end of it. And obviously, with our center situation, he was put in a situation that probably wasn't ideal. And, I thought it, looking back, I probably should have done it sooner, but we really didn't have a lot of options. And I didn't like putting Cunning in the middle. So, we got to the point where we just thought it'd be a good move for him personally, and that was really our main objective, to put him in a better situation.
That's be encouraging, though, that there's no pout with him, though. He just, like he says, he just goes and does his thing.
Yeah, he does. He elevates his game, and he understands why we do what we do, and, it's a great sign.
So, Coach, you guys got within 1 goal, but it seemed like an uphill battle all game.
Yeah.
So, is that how you would surmise it?
Yeah, I just thought we really weren't as sharp as we had been, particularly early on with the puck. I thought we turned it over quite a bit. I didn't like our physicality or lack thereof. I mean, 2 of the goals are clearly just getting beat one-on-one. So, we're better than that. We have been better than that, but unfortunately I think we were slow closing on people. I thought they just had way too much room all night long. Even when we closed, we were better in the second for sure, but I just saw we were really fighting it all night.
Was that the case in Jimmy Bent's goal, kind of out in front there, where he kind of battered it?
Yeah, it was just poor coverage. I mean, we just, like I said, we're a little bit off tonight. I don't know whether it was disappointment of what happened against Chicago carried over, but I do like how we responded a little bit in the second period, showed some fight and clawed back into it within 1. But they're a hell of a team. I mean, they've got a lot of qualities and characteristics that you're going to need moving forward here. So, they can really dictate play.
What can this team learn from a Tampa and a Dallas and these teams that have designs on making the cup final here? What can this team sort of gather from playing those guys, I guess?
Well, there's not a lot of BS to their game. It's a pretty straightforward game, but they got the skill to complement it and turn it and be very effective east-west and make seam passes and protect and hold pucks. So they've got a little bit of everything. They can do it either way, and we're building to get there.
How do you go on the road trip here? I mean, do you look to keep the spirits up with the group? Do you kind of just look for little positives, little things to, or how do you approach it when you're on a skid?
Yeah, I mean, you got to be honest too. You can't go in there and it's all sunshine and oranges. You got to be truthful with your team, and we've been pretty honest with them, and had a lot to be positive about despite the losing here lately. But tonight we got a little bit away from what we're going to need to do to give ourselves a chance here moving forward. And the good news is we've done it. We have kind of collected ourselves. We've had nights like tonight, so we're going to have to collect ourselves and be ready to go against Minnie.
So, Coach, besides being a good player, Johnston has gotten quite a few goals against you guys the last couple of games. So what could you say about his play?
Well, he's very opportunistic. He's fast. That does not slow him down. He's got an edge to him, and he's in a great situation.
What can you say about Quinn Kosoff? He's putting up points, but I feel like he brings something extra, that size and speed to that line. What can you say about Kosoff?
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot about Clem. He can, he protects it, he holds it. He's got a lot of qualities that you like. He's big, he's strong. So he's been a good addition for us.
I think he's a different player than Timo Meier, but a guy with that speed to spread out, so he can drive him back. Is that something you see with
Yeah, Clem can do that for sure, yeah.
How much do you feel for Barabanov? Every time he scores a goal tonight, and there's a setback every time this season.
It's been that year for him, and I've actually liked his game a lot the last 3 games, as evident to the amount of ice time he's had, him playing the minutes he had. I thought him and Eki and Cunny, they get that first goal right after we go down 3-0, and to do it in the manner that you're going to have to do it. You know, there's a lot of grit to what they did, but they got skill to complement it. So, you know, I thought Barbie was having another good night, and you know, unfortunately, you know, he gets hurt. So we'll get a better feel of what the prognosis is and what it's going to look like here moving forward. But you know, it seems like if it's not one thing, it's another for him so far this year with injuries.
Okay. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.